Well, here is the little heater. Real simple. You've got your speeds, and yes, it can be just a fan, low. I think that's 750 watts, and then 1500 watts. You've got your temperature control to turn it down or turn it up, and it's really not that tall. Um, Show you where the outlet is right there. And we also have one in the bedroom that we keep probably right at that level, and it keeps our bedroom nice and warm at night. As a matter of fact, there's been a few times we've had to shut it off at night. But right there, heats right around 950 feet to a comfortable temperature. I'm not wearing a jacket or a coat or anything. But the reason we got this little jewel of a heater, we got two of them actually, is because our baseboard heaters were literally, um, I think, tripling our electric bill. Using the 110 little heaters, this actually heats the kitchen area and where I've got my computers and so forth, and our living room. So it keeps everything nice and comfortable, and of course I would highly recommend this little heater. And I'll put my hand next to it. I'm an average sized guy, so it's only about a hand high in size, maybe a little over, about 7-8 inches tall, but works really well. Keeps the house comfortable. Hope you enjoyed it, and I highly recommend the product. Oh, for safety, it shuts off if it's tilted. So, good to know, and it's a comfortable heater.
So I bought this heater for my office. I needed something to keep me warm during the long winter days, but I didn't want to have to crank up the central air. So what I ended up doing was buy this very small, very compact heater that really packs a punch. If you see it right here, you have multiple options. So if you turn it by one, you can see you're going to go to a fan. If you do it that way, you're going to have a certain amount of forceful heat, and on this way obviously is the max. This way is the max. You can also control it by this dial right here as to how much you need. The part of this, and it gets hot, by the way, so if I'm holding my hand, let's see here, and the heater's going off, this is actually getting uncomfortable. I feel like I'm gonna burn my hand if I don't get it out. That's how hot it gets. One of my concerns I had was, what happens if I accidentally knock it over and don't realize I've knocked it over? Can I catch everything on fire? Well, brilliant manufacturers they were. It is, you flip it over, it has an auto shut off. So I don't have to worry anymore about catching anything on fire. So with these features of how hot it gets, the fact that it actually will shut off if you knock it over was the game changer for me, and I use this pretty much every day during the winter time. It's a great product.
Just turned it on right here on the Eco feature. You can also turn it on to a high level, a low level, or just a fan. But I like to leave it on Eco. If I turn this down a little bit, it'll turn off. And then I can turn this back up. And it'll turn on until it senses that the whole place is at that temperature and automatically turn off. Or I can just crank it up. I can feel heat just fine out to here. It's a good 12 inches or more away. And even at a lower setting, same thing. Now I have a carpet right here. Doesn't feel warm at all. This has been on for the past hour. Nice little thing right here.
and you can turn the heat up. It also has an in-between feature. If you leave it there, it'll turn itself on at an interval that I haven't figured out yet. But basically it's intermittent heat. I don't think it has a sensor though, it's just running on a timer. So yeah. Kept me warm.
Look at this. It's a lovely. Ooh. Oh yeah. It's up this room real nicely. Nice small room in RV. Heats it up real nicely. The plug don't overheat. I'm happy.
Right now, this is on air, but when it has that little heat, the first line, ooh, it warms me up good. The second line will warm up this whole little bedroom right here. This is a small one bedroom, or this was my son's old room, and it heated up this little tiny room so quickly. It's amazing. I don't even have to turn the heat on in the front room. This one little tiny heater can heat up this whole room within seconds. Get one. Okay, so it was working fine at first for the first day or two. Now it's not working. Nothing. It's not working. No light. It's sitting right. Even. It's not working.
Alexa, make it warm.
Why is it the time?